Okay, and we are back with another episode of my Wheel of Fate series where I let a wheel decide the fate of my reading activities for the month. Let's see what we get this time around. Will it be a dystopian? Will I finally be able to... Oh my god! Okay, so basically, Sha Po Lang is a danmei, and it is one of the danmeis that I have that I really want to read this year. I think this will be the first danmei that I'm reading this year, so I'm really happy that it landed on this. If you don't know what danmei is, danmei, the Chinese word, literally translates to indulging beauty, but it is a Chinese term for fictional works that focus on romantic relationships between men. So basically, it's like Chinese BL, if that's what you're familiar with. And Sha Po Lang itself is, so if I'm not wrong, Sha Po Lang is actually a steampunk-esque setting. So you could say it fits in the dystopian vibe, or I felt that out of all the other danmeis that I want to read this year, this fits the dystopian vibe the most, and that is why it is on the list of this month's TBR. It follows a young man raised on the impoverished northern frontier of a steam-powered empire, and when raiders from the north attack his small village, he discovers that the life that he has known is a lie, and he's discovering that his family is not who he has thought they were. The life that he knows, and people have been lying to him, and he's basically having to deal with all of that. Yeah, he basically has to deal with family issues along with the political issues and all of that. So I'm quite excited to read this one. If you don't know, danmeis usually start off as Chinese web serials, so they are, in terms of word count, a lot longer than proper books. And some of these have been picked up to be traditionally translated and published. And this is one of them. The web serial itself has been broken up into different volumes, but technically Sha Po Lang is the equivalent of 5 books long, and I'm probably going to read all of them at one shot. So we'll see if I can read anything else. I'm very excited to read this one. It's one of the more well-known danmei serials, and the author is a really famous author as well. So yes, I'm very excited to read this. I will definitely let you know my thoughts when I'm done.